to do
social media.
I really can't. Hey, when I met her, I was sliding low key. Eyes on me, vibes so G, riding no heat. Scrolling across campus, I would find a little piece. By herself, looking fly as can be. Call me honest, so she applied some D. But like Jane Harden, I'm a score, baby. Southern swag up out of Florida, baby. I'm a dog, but not a Georgetown Hoya, baby. Get with me, I ain't gonna toy you, baby. It's real.
So for those of you who don't know, I'm Winter.
I'm Tonio, and right now, if you're watching this, is May 26th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And now you're kicking it with the Hughes.
So we are super excited, y'all. This is the first episode, and we are going to be talking about everybody's favorite thing to do, everybody's favorite thing to show out on, and one of our favorite things to talk about,
Social media.
Social media. And while this might not be a huge issue for us, we are going to give you guys insight on why your man might feel the way he feel, why your girl might feel the way she feel, why your best friend might feel the way they feel, why your mama might feel the way she feel. And we're just going to give y'all a different perspective than what you might have already considered. So let's talk. The time that we spend on social media is...
Too much.
Who?
You. Definitely. Definitely, bro.
Okay, whatever. What if I feel like you don't spend enough time on social media?
That'd be crazy.
I mean, why you feel like I spend a lot of time on social media?
Because you do.
How much time we talking?
If we say 10 hours.
10 hours of what?
I'm saying we had 10 hours.
In a day.
If we had 10 hours in a day. I give you 7.5.
What?
I give you 7.5 easy. Nah, I'm probably over.
Over exaggerating.
I give you 6 easy. 6.5 easy.
Well, I don't know if y'all have that little thing on y'all phone where it tell y'all like how often you've been on your phone for like that entire week, and then it say something like time spent on phone has decreased.
What yours say? Yours ain't never said decrease with social media.
Yes, it have. When I had Riley.
That's because I probably took the phone and forced you to get some rest.
Or whatever. But for the most part, I'm on social media according to my phone, like 40%.
Nah, I don't believe it. I gotta see that. I gotta see that.
That's what it says.
I gotta see that.
I'll show you. I was recording with my phone, so I can't show you right now, but that's what it says.
I'm saying though, the question I have is, how important do people think social media is to them? Like, the way you be on it, I know you feel like it's important.
Well, I actually don't. I mean, I feel like social media is necessary. I do, because I use it for the purpose that it's made for. I use it to interact with my friends. Hype my friends up. My friends hype me up. Just keep people posted on. See what's going on with other people. Just different stuff like that. So I use it for the purpose that it's made for. Like, it's entertainment to me. I feel like y'all be doing the most on social media. I feel like y'all be putting a lot of y'all business out on social media. But, that's just what come with it. So I think for the most part, I use social media for what it's used for. And if that is 40% out of the day, then...
I bet like 75% out of the day.
Then it is what it is. Well, I've been on maternity leave, so... That's why he's saying that, because he been around me 24/7, and we've been quarantined, and that's all that I have to do is be on social media.
You was on that before Corona, baby.
Not as much.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Anyways, you feel like social media important because you barely be on crap.
Not really, bro. I just feel like that's another way for people to be nosy, be in your business. Put your business out. I'm saying, I'm not going to say it's not important, but I just feel like depending on what you're doing or into, it's important for people just that don't have nothing going, your regular day-to-day people, nah, because all you really doing is putting your business out, trying to put somebody on blast, trying to see what somebody else doing. So, nah, but like...
That's the entertainment part of it.
But that's not cool to me. Like, that's not... I'm not into that type of stuff.
I mean, it's not cool, but if it's gonna be on there, like, I'm gonna read.
But, like, if you rap, sing, do hair,
oh yeah, it's
nails,
good advertisement. It's definitely good
all that type of stuff. Now, it's very necessary because that's the day and age we in now. You feel me? Everybody and their mama and grandmas is on social media.
Them grandmas is definitely on social
Definitely on social media.
My grandma on social media. I think she got like 2 accounts. I don't know how that happened, but sis got 2 accounts. My granddad just got on social media. He don't even know how to use the iPhone. So that's definitely the day and age that we in. So as far as social media in our relationship, like, we don't have that issue. Like, social media is not something that I ever have to bring to him. That's not something that he ever have to bring to me, because there's a certain way we move on social media. We have the utmost respect for each other, and you know, that's just how we keep it. Why are you looking at me like that? Like, that ain't true?
No, I can't look at you.
Oh, I was about to say, like, let me know. Well, something that one of my friends asked general population on Facebook, and she was basically like, something about blocking your significant other, your spouse, or the person that you're talking to, and all that kind of stuff. And she got feedback on, you know, like, how people felt about it. Well, one thing for sure, we have never done that. I mean, I think I probably blocked you on social media, like, back in the day.
I can't tell you.
Back in the day, because I don't even, I mean, that was way before we got together. Like, no, I don't know. I don't remember. That was your old social media that you still got. Basically, she was just saying, like, how, like, do you feel like that's petty, or, you know, whatever the case is. And I know my take on it was that I feel like if you blocking somebody on social media, it's for one of 2 reasons. You either are trying to avoid confrontation, which I feel like is unnecessary, and I'm going to tell you why, or you hiding something. So as far as the trying to avoid confrontation, I feel like if you got to block somebody on social media because they don't like the stuff that you post, or they don't like the pictures that you post, or they don't like seeing that you interacting with other people, I feel like that's an issue. So if they got an issue with that, then that means that there's a problem there, meaning that you need to fix that to make this person happy. Like, I tell people all the time, like, you can't tell somebody what they can be mad about and what they can't be mad about. Like, they the ones mad. So, like, if that's something that somebody has a problem with, that means that's something that you might need to adjust if you want to make it work with that person. And then the other reason being, you trying to hide something, that's just shady all the way across the board. How you feel about people blocking, like, other people on social media?
I feel like, me personally, I feel like that's a petty move. Like, it's gonna be straight pressure with me. It'll be straight pressure with me. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. It'll be straight pressure. Like, it ain't no... There's nothing you can say, explain in any type of way, shape, or form to me to why you block me, bro. That's shady out of the dribble. If it was the other way around, you already know a female gonna go from 0 to 100 real quick.
Not sure.
Real quick. Like, real quick.
And ain't none of us finna have no social media, period.
Real quick.
I don't care what it is that we gotta do, what it is that we don't have to do. But that's where the understanding comes in at. Like, if you have an understanding outside of social media, there should be no issue with having an understanding when it comes to social media. If you have respect for your spouse or your significant other or even friends, like, you don't even gotta be in a relationship. You don't gotta be intimate or nothing. Like, your girlfriends, your guys, like, y'all get in this stuff and y'all, you know, doing shady stuff or blocking or whatever the situation is. Like, that's shady too. Like, we talking about social media and the effect that it have on relationships, period, whether that's with family members or anybody. If we cool on and off social media. Like,
that's a flag on the plate.
Like we said before, we have a certain understanding when it comes to social media. So for instance, like when it comes to posting pictures, first of all, I dress with respect for myself. I dress to meet the standards of my relationship. I dress to meet the standards of myself. So obviously, whatever I have on, I might post a picture or whatever, but it's gonna be, I know that I'm within, boundaries. Like, yeah, I might be shaped a certain way, whatever, but for the most part, I still maintain respect for my man. And if what you wear and all that kind of stuff work for y'all, like I said, to each its own, do your thing. But I just know that okay, so I might wear tights or whatever. Everybody wear tights, whatever, they comfortable. It's the summertime, it's hot. I wear tights sometimes, but if I do post a picture, I'm not turned completely around with a nash shot. I'm not turned completely in the front if my shirt ain't covering the front. I don't have a camel toe, that type of thing, because that is immediately where people's eyes go. Most of the time, people don't even look at the person in the picture. They just looking at, all the other features in the picture. And I will say, because I do maintain respect, I might not be interested to the next man. I don't have an issue with people in my DMs. I don't have an issue with people like posting inappropriate comments on my pictures. I don't have that issue, even though I have almost over 1,000 people. I don't know that many people. Even though I have that many followers, I don't have an issue with that. So, how you feel about pictures that you post?
I don't know, man. I ain't posting no.
He don't even take pictures.
Yeah, like I ain't. Like I said, man, I ain't really big on social media, man. Like I may post something here and there.
But it's more so for like advertisement for like his music and stuff like that.
Yeah, like I ain't really into. And I know, like, now I see that I really need to get into it as an artist, but I'm still not even into it as an artist.
He's talking about hiring somebody to manage his Instagram. So, he really is not on social media like that. Yeah. So, okay, since you can't answer that question for yourself, how do you feel about the pictures that I post? Like, has there ever been a time where you had to tell me, like, maybe something was inappropriate, or like, because I can't recall the time?
Nah, me either. Yeah. I feel like you said, man, we eye to eye. Like, everything a buck over here. Like, and it's not even so much as I know you ain't finna play with me, because it ain't even to that point. I know how you is about yourself. Like, you feel me? I know you not finna disrespect yourself. And me, I can't say, I hold you to a level of respecting yourself, and I'm big on that for you yourself. You see what I'm saying? So I know you not even so much as disrespecting me intentionally, but I know you ain't gonna cross that boundary of disrespecting yourself, so I don't really too much trip on it.
So I know it's a big deal with the whole liking and commenting on other people's pictures. Your girl scrolling through every single like on somebody's picture who she know you used to mess with, trying to see if you don't like it. Like, I know that's a thing. Guys probably even do it too, but I know us women, we do it. I can't say that I have had to do it with Tone, but I completely understand that. So, again, that's not an issue that we have. Like, I ain't lurking or nothing like that. For one, where we stand at with the whole liking and commenting on other people's pictures. Well, first off, I feel like if you liking somebody's pictures, you like what you see. Like, you like what you see. Like, that's literally what it means. Like, you like what you see. Is there an issue with mentally acknowledging that somebody is physically attractive, no, that's not a problem. That's not the issue. That's human nature. He knows somebody nice looking. I can tell when somebody look good, the whole nine. Like, that's not an issue. We have that understanding. Like, there's no issue with that. But it gets to a point where you sending signals to this person by liking their pictures. Like, you telling this person that, oh, I like what I see. Now, if you just acknowledging it in your mind that, oh, that person look good, nobody knows. He don't even know. I don't even know that's what he think. The person that you saying it about don't know what they think. So everything stays calm and collect. Like, you don't have there's no confusion there. Because I got a man, so why am I liking this person's pictures? That's just where I stand on the whole liking thing. Commenting, now you're doing the absolute most. Like, you want to get one off on.
Yeah. I ain't commenting on no picture. The only way I'm commenting on no picture, and it ain't on no. Like, I have to know you. Like, I have to know you to the point of where if it's a picture that I gotta comment on, I can call you and say what I gotta leave up under the picture. Like, if I don't know you like that, bro, I ain't even scrolling through. Like, I ain't double tapping nothing. I ain't commenting nothing. Yeah.
That's a big no-no in a relationship. Like, that is a big no-no. It goes down in the DMs. It does. Y'all know it does. That's where things start at, in the DMs. Like, that's just where it is. But where we stand with the whole DMs thing, that is completely off limits.
I don't know, bro. I ain't never been no, like, even when I am on social media, I've never been no DM type of. I ain't never been no DM type of guy. Like, that goes hand in hand with the whole comment thing with me. Like, bro, I have to know you to write you. Like, I have to know you, and then 9 times out of 10, like I said, I ain't finna waste my time DMing you when you may not see that bit for whole 10, 15, 20 minutes, hours, 2 hours, 3 hours down the line, maybe even the whole next day, when I could just hit you up. So it's like, I ain't too much, I ain't with that DMing either though, bro. Like, I don't check my DM. Like,
yeah, I will say that. Like, if I've ever had to, like, go in his DMs for whatever reason, like, he want me to, like, message somebody, or I'm looking for somebody or something like that, I have seen where he doesn't even open them. Like, he don't even acknowledge, like, if somebody does DM him. And I know for me, if there is somebody, like, blatantly being disrespectful, like, first of all, I hate notifications, so I'm going to open it anyways and leave your ass on red. But if you blatantly disrespecting, like, oh, what's up with you, or, you know, different stuff like that, I'm finna block your ass. Because, one, I know you done studied to show yourself approved, so you done been through my pictures. You know I got kids. You know I got a man. You done read my bio. I say that I'm married, the whole nine. So if you still shoot your shot after knowing all of that, your ass don't deserve to be on my page. So I'm finna block you. I'm finna block you right then and there. And then, you know, people who I might have knew back in the day complimenting me under one of my pictures, I still delete the comment under my pictures, because to me, I feel like that would just look tacky. Like, I don't ever want to have to defend myself when it comes to that type of stuff. And Tone knows that's what I do. So, like, it ain't no pressure with that. Like, he ain't like, oh, well, what you deleting that for, or whatever the situation is. It's not like that, is it?
At this moment, I knew I effed up.
It's not like that.
It ain't like that, but I didn't know that.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
You know that I delete people's comments.
I didn't. I'm telling you, I didn't. I didn't know that.
Well, how you feel about that?
I know. I just said ain't no pressure. Like, I didn't know that.
Well, I delete them because I feel like that's tacky. Like even for other people going through, like, dang, like, who this person is or whatever the situation is, like, I just delete them because I don't And then you might get deleted too. So I don't know. That's just where I'm at with that whole DMing and all of that kind of stuff. Another thing that I noticed is people put their business out by sharing posts that they might not have been the originator of, but they share it because I feel like you sharing it because it got something to do with whatever you got going on. And people love to say that y'all trying to figure out what I got going on in my life about the stuff I post. I don't take social media serious. Yeah, right. Yes, you do. You sharing that for a reason, and that's just what it is.
I feel like that go with. I put that in the category as putting your business out.
Yeah.
I put that in the category of putting your business out, because if one of your homegirls posts a picture like, oh, dude's not nothing.
Like what it really be saying.
Oh, niggas ain't shit. I can do good by myself. And you go repost that.
You agree with what she's saying.
Yeah, like, and that's gonna automatically bring. Attention to yourself, like attention to your situation. Like
exactly.
People gonna lock in on you.
Exactly.
Feel like people are locking in on you.
Like, oh girl, I just saw Daquan post
Yeah.
that I just seen him on another blah blah blah. So she gotta be talking about that nigga like blah blah blah.
Yeah, and that's gonna cause problem. That can cause unwanted tension. Like,
we be figuring you out. You be putting yourself out there. Like, we be knowing how the whole situation done play out because you choose to share stuff that has to do with your situation. And people can only assume that it has to do with your situation because why else would you post it? And if y'all don't agree with what we're saying, leave a comment and explain like what would be another reason that you posted something that don't
rational reason
that you posted something that don't pertain to you. Like, I would love to hear the answer to that because at the end of the day, it got something to do with you, whether it was in the past, which still putting people in your business. Like, yeah.
I just feel like, me personally, though, I feel like that's another no-no with social media, bro. Like,
yeah, we don't do that.
And if you cool with putting your business out, fine, that's on you. But to some extent, bro, you're not supposed to put all your business out. Like, it's supposed to be stuff that's unknown. Like, what happens behind closed doors amongst your house supposed to stay there, type thing.
That is social media in a handbag. Like, we know our boundaries when it comes to social media. We know what to do and what not to do when it comes to social media. We got an understanding. So, I mean, like I said, social media is not really an issue with us, but I know that's something that a lot of y'all wanted to hear about. Just because maybe that might be an issue for y'all. Please understand that we are not pointing a finger. We are not making anybody's relationship any less. Yeah. If that worked for y'all,
do that.
Kudos to y'all. Y'all might need to post a video on why that worked for y'all because that's some
how it works.
Yeah, because if that works, that works. But if you getting in fights about behind social media, I'm here to tell y'all it's not working. Like, what you doing is not working. So, if y'all have any questions for us, like any direct questions as far as like certain things when it comes to social media, leave comments, DM us.
Everything is up under the video. Social media, email, get at us. Hit us up.
Yeah, that wraps up our first episode. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We definitely enjoy giving you guys real life experiences when it comes to us. And we aren't holding anything back. So like this is what you get. Like, we the real us. We just gonna give it to you raw. So if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kicking It With The Hugheses. Follow us on Instagram at Kicking It With The Hugheses. Go like our Facebook page at Kicking It With The Hugheses. All the information is also down below. You can find us on all those platforms.
Hey, and stay tuned, man. Come back with us next Tuesday
at 7
Same
p.m.
time, Eastern time. Don't get it confused. Hey, thanks for tuning in, man. I'm Tonio.
And I'm Winter.
You kicking it with the Hughes.
See y'all next Tuesday.